morning, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds so far in a ketogenic journey, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. This is day 10 of doing page 4 of Dr. Eric Westman's plan, and we're going to try to drive and record today. So you will not see me look too much at the camera, even though I do have the camera pulled up on my mirror. Joni's been using like hair ties to hold it up there. It won't work for my phone because it's so gigantic. So I am using a big giant headband that goes around your whole head. If my phone starts to slide out, I will stop this. But I have been running out of time to do some of the videos, and then I feel really rushed. So I decided to give this a try today. I am on my way to the meat market to pick up some meat for my parents and me and my daughter for the next couple of days. I had been for the last year buying only my meat at Costco, but I get tired of going up there every 5 to 10 days. It just depends, and then the meat goes bad because we don't like the meat frozen. So lately I've been going to the local meat market that's about 15 plus minutes away. Gives me something to do every 3 days, and yeah, the cats don't like it because they ain't getting no little thrown away bad meat anymore. But we're able to save on groceries that way. I'm going to pick up some porterhouses if they have any, and some chicken, and my mom likes their pimento cheese, but they are very high on carbs on the pimento cheese, but like I said, I can't get them to do keto. So my daughter's been doing low carb, which in my opinion doesn't really work for anyone, and it doesn't work for her at all, and she's very disappointed for over a month doing low carb and not losing any weight at all. It's driving her nuts. But every time I say, okay, you can do keto, she gets obsessive. Like, she obsessed so bad, and she won't look up if something has carbs in it, so she just won't eat at all because she's lazy on top of it all. Even if I lay out the foods for her and tell her what she can and can't eat, or yeah, so that's always a problem. It's always hard to get off my road. There's not a lot of traffic, it's just spread out enough that yeah, I can't go. So here we go. I hope this films correctly or not. So I have some off-scale victories. My weight might not be going down on the scale at all, which I now just think I'm holding a lot of water weight, maybe more than I think I am, because I have a bunch of t-shirts that I have wore at least for the all summer, before summer. I think I got them in the spring, and they were always nice on me. They're tight. I like my clothes tight. I know that sounds weird, but I do, and I like my shirts falling no lower than right at the hip or pelvis bone area. I don't like them longer. So I put on one of my favorite t-shirts that I wore 2 weeks ago, and I can't wear it anymore because it is extremely loose all over, and it goes down into my thigh area. So at least the whole side of my body or somewhere on me is losing some inches, because I tried shirt after shirt after shirt, and they are all doing this. Sure, I could wear it like a nightgown, but I don't like sleeping in t-shirts to begin with. And then the shirt I'm wearing right now, it is either a large or medium, I can't remember, from Walmart. I bought it a month ago for once I lost enough weight. I couldn't wear it all. It was way too short because my stomach was pulling it out way too much. So it was extremely short, and it showed my rolls. Now it is almost too long. You can see a tiny bit of roll here and there, but that is just because of the type of material it is. It is not stuck to my body, I guess. But this shirt I would wear if it was looser. So even if this one gets looser, this would be a go. But a normal t-shirt, I just don't like when they get baggy. I've lost so much weight that I don't want to be wearing something that has no shape to it and is loose off my body, looking like a potato sack, because yeah, I got 30 to 40 or 50 more pounds to go. However, I am happy with what I've lost, and I don't want to hide it in a straight down baggy t-shirt. Other people do like to hide it, like my mother. She likes her shirts long and she likes them baggy. Not me. I don't want people thinking I'm bigger than I am. One second, my daughter's school's calling. Okay, so that was just a bus being late, and my kid doesn't ride the bus. I wish they could at least learn that, because when your kid's still at school for after school program and you see that the school is calling, you get a little nervous. But yeah, so that's all fine. But as I was saying, the weight might not be going down off the scale like I want, because I know I should be 187. That's where I was before I ate the broccoli and cheese, and then had some mess ups with stupid things having way more carbs than they actually said they did. Usually I can drop water weight in a week or two at the most, even that amount, because I did, even when I came home from Hawaii, it just soaked off me. It is not happening this time. However, one of y'all kindly pointed out today that the sticks I've been eating, the beef sticks, had like corn syrup and all this other stuff in it. Well, usually none of that bothers me, and I did see that when I bought them, and no big deal. I eat dirty usually anyways, and still have lost tons of weight, but I saw dextrose. I did not notice it when I bought it. I must have skimmed right over it because I love those things so much. My brain must have hid it from me. But I cannot eat anything with dextrose, and it's why I have to make my own sausage. I can't really eat a lot of sandwich meats. Like, the list goes on, because that is one thing that will stall me and help my sugar rise. So for people who don't know, it's kind of like a hidden sugar. It is a sugar that's not listed as a sugar. People think it's just a preservative, like monosodium glutamate, which they are, but they also are sugars. They will raise and spike your insulin level, so that might be why I got above the 90s and not knowing why, because I was eating those. So I had to say goodbye to them today. I also said goodbye 2 days ago to the sugar-free Jello, just in case it is aspartame. Everyone, like, they say there's no study to prove aspartame can mess you up, but every time I have aspartame, I stop. I hold that water weight. It might not raise my blood sugar. It might not kick me out of ketosis, but hello, water weight. Also, nightshades is bad for me as well, so I said goodbye to the nightshades. I was watching one of Dr. Westman's video, which is on my favorite keto video list if anyone wants to go watch it. It is from August, where he says, he gives you a list of food you can eat, but you don't have to eat everything on that list. He did not say that at the conference that I was at. He said follow the list. So I was following the list. But at this one, which I will be seeing him again in November, for more one-on-one, so I can ask him a lot more questions. That's why I am sticking to my 4 weeks, because I will be seeing him in person. I'm supposed to let him know how the metformin and everything went, so I have that planned. I'm actually going to start being able to see him once a month. So, because I haven't stopped. I know Keto works for me, as in it makes my weight go down, but it bores me and my magnesium goes crazy, and then I have to take magnesium pills. However, I have taken magnesium pills the last few days because my heart palpitations were insane, and the last time they were insane like that, it was a magnesium issue, and it sent me to the hospital. So I took the pills and I didn't get nauseous. It might really have been the metformin and magnesium combined or something, because they got taken at the same time. I don't know. All I know is for 2 days I've been good. So in this video that he put out this past August, it stated, I hate when people get in front of you, they just cut in and then slam on brake. It stated that he was displaying, here is the list of foods you are allowed. You're not allowed any other ones. This is your list, and then you can pick from this list. So that's what I'm doing. I decided yesterday, I will show y'all, insert after this, the food I ended up having after the video I made last night. I'm waiting for a bus. I got extremely hungry and made me a little salad, which I left the lettuce out, and I used a cup of spinach leaves, which I've never done before. I usually hate spinach. And I buy the sliced fresh mushrooms, and I used about 4 of those, and I diced them up, and I used about this much cucumber and diced it up, and I put 1 ounce of cheese on it, and the 1 serving of ranch, and 1 serving of the little real bacon bits, not bits but pieces. It's the real bacon, not that fake stuff you buy on in those little container thingies, whatever they're called. So I made that last night and I ate it, and then I wasn't hungry. So I also did not have a beef stick yesterday at all. Yes, I did. I had a beef stick in the morning, and I got starving right after it. So it might be those beef sticks making me hungry because of the Dextron. So I have not eaten today. It is 3:30. I'm on my second collagen coffee of the day, but I'm barely hungry. Like, just a tiny bit of hunger I feel starting to come on in the far distant. Like, I know come 5 I'm going to be hungry, but right now I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to eat. I wonder if there's Dextron in the country ham I've been eating. I did not eat it almost my whole keto journey. I have not eaten country ham. So in 2 years, I've only eaten a few pieces. And I've been eating it like crazy for over a week now. It does not have any ingredients listed. I'm going to the meat market now, and I'm going to ask them if they happen to have an ingredients list, because that's where I bought it from. And maybe I'm getting way too much sodium. Maybe because I do have a low sodium issue to begin with. Keto made it a million times worse, so I've done a lot of sodium every single day, but I usually don't really do vegetables. And doing vegetables makes it where you don't actually need as much sodium. And yeah, I'm still doing all the sodium and the vegetables. So maybe I could cut back on some of the sodium. Maybe it's water weight because of so much sodium. I don't know. But I know the inches are falling, so that is an amazing thing. So that makes me extremely happy. Oh my gosh. I hope this video turns out, because it is, I know I'm not looking that much at the camera, and I'm sorry, but I get bored in the car. I do usually blast my music and everything, but this makes it so easy when I am running out of time and I feel like, when am I going to get my video done tonight, that I can just do it while I'm driving. So, I am on week 2, day 10, I believe, of the plan, and I promised to do it for 30 days, 4 weeks. So, that's what we're working on. I guess that's really 28 days, but I'm going to probably do 30. So, I mean, if my inches keep falling, I'll just stick to it and just play with the ingredients on the list. Now that I realize that, hey, just stay away from nightshades, hey, make sure not to use the Dietary, blah, 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 maybe this will work for me. I don't know. We will see. I'm very positive. Also, I used that curling iron brush, which didn't turn out to be a curling iron like thing. It's a hair dryer thingy. It literally blows air, and you do it when you're wet. I'm so far behind in time, I didn't even know something like that was even made. Okay, and it worked. Look, my hair is amazing. It took forever. I took like an hour doing my hair today because I put that purple shampoo in there for like 15 minutes, rinsed it out, because my hair is getting really coppery. Conditioned it for 5 to 10 minutes, rinsed it out, then did my makeup, and then did that hair dryer thing that took 45 minutes. Oh my gosh, my arms are killing me from doing that. So yeah. So my daughter came to me and wanted brushes for makeup, and she started naming all kind of brushes, even a brush to put foundation on or something, and then a blender. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's naming all these crazy brushes. I'm like, well, I have brushes that look like that. And she goes and gets them. She's like, Mother, you're using the foundation brush as a highlighter? I'm like, yeah, it's nice and thin, and it's perfect right above my cheekbones without it spreading out too far. And she's like, Mom, that's not an eye brush. I'm like, it works beautiful with my eyes. What are you talking about? So she needs all these brushes, and she uses hers properly, unlike her mother. And beauty blender, yeah, I use my fingers as my beauty blender, okay? I use my fingers since I was 12 and started putting on makeup. So yeah, no, but yeah, yeah. So I think I tripped her out by using all the wrong brushes and using my fingers to put my foundation on, and not using concealers, and not using contour, and blah blah blah, and no primers, no setting sprays, none of that. Yeah, I think I totally freaked her out. But yeah, Mama's been doing it since I was like 12, and that's the way I roll. And I think my makeup looks just fine, even if I don't use all that stuff. We are good. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I will show you what I did eat last night after filming, and then I will show y'all what I eat today when I eat. But I'm starting to get in town where I will need my rear view mirror, so I'm gonna pull down the phone. Okay, it is Tuesday night, and it's been about 2 hours since I ate the cheeseburger, and I'm going to eat this as well. It's 1 cup of spinach, 2 ounces of cheese, 2 tablespoons of dressing, 2 tablespoons of bacon pieces, real bacon, not bacon bits, 3 mushroom slivers chopped up, and about this much of a cucumber. And I don't mean like the whole long, I mean like an inch, and diced up in there. Okay, so it is 6:09. This is my first meal of the day. It'll probably be 6:30 by the time I actually get to eat it. I gotta take my dad down some of these. But I'm having 2 air fried with salt and pepper drumsticks, 1.5 cup of spinach, and then a 1/2 cup combination of mushrooms and cucumbers, 2 servings of the little bacon pieces, 2 ounces of cheese, and I will be having 2 servings of this, which is 1 carb apiece. And yeah, I can't wait to eat because I am starving. Okay, here's a quick little look. Last week I could not even get this shirt on. It was way up here, really, really tight. It looked horrible, but yeah, the scale might not have gone down, but I got the shirt on, and my shirts that did fit are way too big, so yeah. I guess sometimes it's not the scale that counts. It lies to us. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all real fast what came in the mail today. I got 70% off. I have some more coming as well. And I just couldn't pass them up. I originally thought these were pineapple, even though they did say pumpkin. And yeah, I didn't pay attention, but they're still crazy cute. And this one right here is a dark forest green, which would be great at Christmas as well. And it matches this one. This one's a crushed orange, so I could wear those together. And this pink one I got to wear with some others. But yeah, these are my new Shasha bracelets. Yeah, Keto Diamond got me hooked. Yeah, she's in trouble, I swear. I'm so hooked. Okay, so I'm going to make an ending to my video real fast. I almost wasn't going to do one, but I wanted to let y'all know that it is 10 p.m. I never ate anything else. That's all I ate today. I did an OMAD day with 2 collagen coffees, and I feel amazing. And none of my canned sodas, none of the... No, nothing. You saw exactly what's coming in my mouth today, so nothing extra, and I feel better than I have, and I have no hunger, so maybe it's just my body getting used to it, or maybe it is because I was eating dextrin in those little sausage sticks. I have no clue, but we'll see if the scale goes down tomorrow or not. But my clothes are getting very, very loose, and that's when I'm wearing small tank tops now instead of mediums. My large are way too big for me, so yeah, I'm so not small though, but in tank tops I am, because I do like them really, really tight, even though they're not really, really tight. But I use them to help suck in anything.